don't you make yourself useful, Mateo, and call a guard in here?
Nope. This is a private interview.
From what I understand, that's not allowed.
Well, I'm a highly motivated guy. You understand that, right? Anything's possible when you've been pushed to the limit.
Yeah, I know what it's like to be pushed to the limit. That's exactly where I'm at right now, being dragged in here. Guard! I want to talk to my attorney!
He hears you. He doesn't care.
Do they know you're in here with me right now?
Yep. Yep, they do. They tend to look the other way for certain people. Proteus.
Proteus, huh?
Yep.
If that's supposed to be a threat, it's a pretty lame one.
You feel safe behind here? You know, I got knifed when I was in prison. But then again, you do know that because you ordered the hit.
Yeah, you're right, Mateo. I have connections, but not the way that you're talking about. I have friends in high places, and I know my rights.
Nobody gives a damn about your rights.
Oh, they will when I sue.
You think you'd be around for that long?
And what is that supposed to mean? What, are you packing heat?
Make no mistake, you will pay for what you did to me and my family.
Try to get this through your thick skull, Mateo. I am not Proteus, all right? I was set up. Those files on my computer were planted there.
So how come you were trying to get rid of them when the cops were banging on your door, huh?
Look, I know we don't like each other, but I always gave you some credit for intelligence. You're smarter than this.
I am what you made me. And you did a good enough job. I actually enjoyed the power that you gave me.
I didn't have any power to give you, Mateo. Unless, of course, you wanted to be a candy striper at the hospital.
So you're not Proteus?
Finally, no, I am not.
So what you're saying is that the position's open, right? Cool. I'll take it. Yeah, I'll call the shots. You know what I do? I snatch you out of water and make you flop around like a fish fighting for his life. That's what I'd do. Yeah, lately I've been thinking about what it's like to do that to someone. You know, torture a guy. Make him feel the fear burn in his gut. The fear that I could take his life at any moment. Make him afraid for his very soul.
Please, just put the paperwork down and think for a minute.
Vane, I am never going to see Haywood through your eyes because I never shared a pillow with him.
David is not Proteus.
Is this putting you in a bad light, Devane? Tough.
This is not about my career. It's about the truth.
Exactly.
You've made a bad arrest. You know it.
Give it. Not according to my gut and my evidence.
I'm sorry you got shot. I couldn't be sorrier. But don't you believe in justice?
Are you going to leave, or do I have to find
I know
someone
you
to
feel
assist
powerless.
You have no idea how I feel.
Yeah, if I was in this hospital, I want to tear it down brick by brick, but I hope to hell that I wouldn't abuse my position and use it for
well,
revenge.
you keep this up. You keep it up, and you're going to join him as an accomplice.
You know, I'm all for bending the rules, Chris, but this stinks. And your self-pity party is nauseating.
Have you lost your mind? How dare you talk to Chris like that?
Well, I guess the cavalry's been downsized.
Chris does not need you screaming at him like this. Please leave.
You know, Erica, I could snap you in two without breaking a sweat. So
I'm so impressed. Why don't you just stop by the psychiatric ward on your way out?
Why don't you both stop by?
Don't worry. She's going to be gone in a minute. Look, your venom is toxic. Chris does not need that.
He just had David arrested and charged with drug trafficking, okay?
David? David saved your life. Chris, you wouldn't have lived long enough to get to the hospital.
He also made sure I would never walk out of here.
Who are you calling?
Stamp here. I need an agent sent up to my room. I need a couple of things removed.
Please, call the station. Tell them that you made a mistake about David. We both know the evidence points to someone else.
So you are just as deeply involved with David as I had heard. Doesn't that make your judgment just a little bit suspect?
Go away.
Why don't you run down right now? You should run down right now to the police station, and you really should have yourself recused.
You know, you are working my last nerve.
Well, fine. Then let's settle this outside. Let's spare Chris all of this.
I'm not done.
Great. And don't come back.
So much for loyalty, Erica. You don't seem to care that he is railroading your ex.
No, that is not...
But then, of course, Chris is sabotaging his own career as well as David.
I don't want
Because
that.
when the truth comes out about Proteus, Chris is going down in flames.
Which
because
is
David
why
is
I am
not the
trying
head of a
to get
drug ring.
through to
I mean,
you.
why am I talking to you? You don't care. You just bought oranges and mixed nuts or whatever.
Are you done?
No, I'm not. You know, I'm not.
Well, then just shut up and listen. What? Because I happen to agree with you, Anna, okay? How does that grab you?
If you or anybody who hires hurts me,
When? It's when I hurt you.
you will do jail time, Mateo. I promise
Do you think anybody gives a damn about you? Huh?
You do know that I'm going to report this.
Oh,
don't you?
come on. The cops will consider community service if someone offs you.
Mateo, I'm innocent.
I better step back for the lightning strikes. Did you get some perverse pleasure out of torturing me?
I didn't torture
Enjoy
you.
watching people's lives turn upside down. Does that amuse
Look,
you?
I know you think that I'm Proteus, but I'm not, okay?
I don't expect you to admit it. I don't expect you to admit it. I just let the evidence speak for
I
itself.
was set up.
Right, by who? Your crazy old mother? She set you up? She planted that stuff in your computer? She did the syringe? She killed those people?
It had to be her.
No. You just wanted to look that way.
No, actually, I didn't want to see it. I refused to see it. I mean, Vanessa's so needy. She's so clingy and unsafe. What?
You took advantage of that, didn't you?
No, look. What, do you honestly think that I would work with her? That I trust
What,
her?
I'm supposed to trust you, the man who drugged the whole town? Do you know how many lives you ruined? Huh? You've been on a power trip since you landed at Pine
Anna
Valley.
has been warning me. She's sorry through Vanessa's
And you didn't see it?
Mateo, let go of him. Let go. He said Vanessa's Proteus.
No, he's getting to that point.
No, Mateo, listen, think about me. That's his mother. When I look at Arlene, I see everything but the truth. Let go of him.
It's different.
Mateo, it's not different.
my
It's exactly
God.
the same. Please let
Her
go.
all along. Even when I was a kid, probably. Anna was right. It's Vanessa. Vanessa all along. Vanessa is Proteus.
Mateo, please, I believe him.
You agree with me?
I simply agree that Chris cannot get past his fury, past his depression.
Well, go in there and tell him that.
Because the full frontal assault worked so well for you.
No, not as well as I thought, no.
No, I do not intend to bully Chris. I frankly find his male pride rather charming.
Do you? No, well, I don't. I find him stubborn and destructive and mad.
No, he is building a wall around himself, but I understand why.
Go in there and knock it down,
I
Erica.
can't do that. Chris would only build it higher. Look, I have to do this his way, which is where you come in.
Me?
You want to clear David, don't you? Anna, this was not a social call.
Oh, fruit basket is covered then, huh?
I have contacted a specialist to come in and examine Chris's spine and his legs.
Does he know?
No, he would never agree if he knew. Which is why it's so very important that Chris believes that Dr. Stannard was sent by the FBI.
Well, you don't think that Chris would stand in the way of his own recovery, do you?
It's not a risk I'm willing to take. Are you? Look, the sooner that Chris believes that he can really get well, the sooner he's going to stop blaming David.
Yeah, maybe.
Dr. Stannard can prove that David didn't cause Chris's temporary paralysis.
Oh, Erica, you're assuming an awful lot.
I'm assuming that you are, you sincerely care for David.
Yeah, I do. What would happen If this paralysis isn't temporary, what then?
I can deal with anything where Chris is concerned. But I will not give up on him. And I will make sure that he does not give up on himself.
That's nice. It's never just 50% with you, is it?
Look, compared to standing trial for murder, this little conspiracy with you is a piece of cake. Are you in?
Oh, I'm in.
My God, Mateo, don't you believe him?
Yeah. Just wanted to make sure it wasn't an act.
Your faith in me is reassuring.
You could have killed him.
Now it's Proteus I want to kill. It's just a test.
Oh, what good would that have done anybody?
Listen, it was for myself, okay? I did it for me. The cops never let me shake them up like that. They've been all over
I'm glad I passed. Now, can you get a cop in here so I can make a phone
call? I don't want to alert Vanessa.
I'm not going to call Vanessa.
Vanessa, we don't know who her connections are. Please.
Yeah. If someone calls her and tips her off, she's gone.
Look, Stamp doesn't know what we know. He doesn't know that Vanessa is Proteus. Now, we've got to get to him and convince him this before she turns up in Venezuela or wherever it is she's headed.
Yeah. And if she set up her son to take the fall.
She's capable of doing anything to anybody. Do you understand that?
We're wasting our time here. Let's go.
Oh, Vanessa. If you drove my father to suicide to keep your drug business going, you better pray that I don't get out of here.
Oh, hi. Well, if Stamp wasn't already in hospital, I put him there myself, you know? He's not listening to reason. He doesn't seem to care about professional ethics or his future with the FBI. He doesn't care.
The man can't walk, Anna. That's his focus right now.
Yeah, I know. I know. But he should wake the hell up where you're concerned.
Yeah, well, I've had to do that myself over the last hour.
What do you mean?
My mother's guilty. I can't deny it any longer.
Oh, finally.
Mateo was here. He was mouthing off about Proteus. And it all came together, you know, everything that you've been saying.
I'm sorry, David. It's true.
I mean, who knows how many people she's killed? And when you factor in all the lives ruined by her drug trafficking.
Are you okay?
I just want to find Maggie. Have you heard anything?
No, nothing.
I'm telling you, Anna, if Vanessa killed Maggie, I swear.
Sorry. Hi, Anna. Yeah, okay. Yeah. It's your mother. There's been an accident.